What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to the Barcelona-Liverpool Champions League semi-final post-match analysis video. And I'm so disappointed because I didn't think there was 3-goal difference between the two teams. I actually think that overall, as crazy as this sounds, Liverpool actually played the better football than Barcelona. Barcelona, just like all season, they have been ruthlessly efficient when they got their chances, and Liverpool were desperately unlucky in front of goal today. Honestly, on another day, with the amount of chances we had, Liverpool could have scored 3 or 4 goals. The fact that we didn't score an away goal means that it's almost impossible for Liverpool to get to the Champions League final. We need to beat Barcelona by 4 goals at Anfield, which it would take a monumental collapse by Barcelona for us to do that. But, you know, crazier things have happened. Like 2 years ago, Barcelona lost to Roma 3-0. But this Barcelona team is a different team to that. Messi and Suarez are in their prime and they are just ruthless in front of goal. And that's what Liverpool lacked today. The ruthlessness in front of goal. Mane had a glorious chance in the first half. He skies it. Second half, Milner had a very good chance. Ter Stegen makes a world-class save. Salah also had a brilliant shot, which was going in. Ter Stegen makes another world-class save. And then James Milner, wide open in the box. He shoots in the middle of the goal instead of picking out a corner. Ter Stegen makes a comfortable save. And then, when it was 3-0 already, Liverpool missed the biggest chance of the game. Firmino, who came on, and I thought that Firmino, probably on another day he scores that chance. Barcelona player, I think Jordi Alba, clears it off the line. And then Salah, from like 6 yards out, he has the whole goal to aim at. And I think he tries to be a little bit too perfect because there were 2 Barcelona players on the line. And Mohamed Salah hits the post. So I just mentioned like 4 big good chances for Liverpool. We only needed to score probably 2 of them, and this would be a wide open tie. I think the fair result would have been probably 3-2 Barcelona or 4-3 Barcelona. But in football, it's all about who takes their chances, and Liverpool didn't today, so we can't have too many complaints about the scoreline, the result, the scoreline, yes, a little bit, but Barcelona had all the luck in the world. In the first half, you know, Barcelona and Liverpool, I thought they played equally well. Liverpool actually kept the ball very well for large periods of the game. And as crazy as it sounds, because Messi scored 2 goals, we kept Messi relatively quiet. The first Messi goal, it was very lucky because Fabinho actually tackles, I think it was Coutinho maybe, and the ball ricochets to Sergio Roberto. Sergio Roberto gets tackled by Liverpool defender. It ricochets to Suarez. Suarez knees it. He doesn't even shoot with his leg, with his foot. He knees it onto the crossbar. It bounces back and Messi just walks it in. When Alisson was already on the ground, Robertson was on the ground. So Messi had basically a gift of a goal there. And the second Messi goal, that's not lucky. I will give him that. That's a world-class free kick. When I saw it live, I was maybe saying that Alisson should do better. But when I saw the replay, Messi is just the best player in the world because he can hit a free kick from 30 yards and it's not the goalkeeper's fault because it was with so much power. He hits it perfectly into the top corner with incredible accuracy, and Alisson is a very big, very tall goalkeeper, and he couldn't get to that ball. And Suarez in the first half, it was a classic Suarez, typical performance that we got used to that at Liverpool. But when you are on the receiving end of that, of course it feels harsh because Suarez scored a very good goal. That was just a millisecond lapse of concentration. Matip didn't follow Suarez. A brilliant cross by Jordi Alba, or was it a pass? I'm not sure. And Suarez gets ahead of Alisson. And honestly, Alisson didn't have a lot of saves to make apart from picking the ball out of his net 3 times. And that's the harsh truth. Liverpool had more shots. We had probably not as many shots on target, but we actually had the better chances if you take overall take the game. And I was so disappointed that we didn't take our chances, because honestly we played so well. In large periods of the game, Liverpool controlled possession. We kept the ball very well. We nullified the threat of Messi. As crazy as it sounds, him scoring 2 goals. He scored from a lucky goal and a free kick. Otherwise, Messi didn't have a big chance to his name. And that's a very big compliment to the Liverpool defense. On another day, this game, I just keep saying the same thing. It could have been 3-2. The bottom line is that Liverpool need to learn to have that ruthless edge. That's what the truly big, truly great teams have. When you are on top and when you get the chances, you need to score at least 1 goal. But Liverpool had big spells in the second half when we were on top of Barcelona, but we just didn't take our chances. And I'm so disappointed, because honestly, like even in the first half, where we probably didn't play as well as we can. The second half we played much better, and we actually had more possession in the second half than Barcelona. That says a lot, I think, how well Liverpool played in the Nou Camp. Not many teams come to the Nou Camp and have more possession. We had more shots than Barcelona, but they were ruthless. And apart from the last 15 minutes of the second half, Liverpool actually made Barcelona very uncomfortable. But most people who didn't watch this game, they will probably just look at the result and think that this was an easy, comfortable win by Barcelona. But even Barcelona fans, I think, will admit that this was probably one of their biggest tests and one of their hardest games of the season. But in the end, it doesn't matter. That's just a very small consolation prize, that we can hold our heads high and lose with grace and dignity. We weren't outplayed, we weren't outclassed. The worst part of this game was the result. The performance, I can live with that. You can lose like this to Barcelona. And honestly, Barcelona can beat any side on their day, because they have just so many good finishers. And Barcelona's midfield, Rakitic, Busquets, they were good, don't get me wrong, but they didn't really dominate the Liverpool midfield. The only difference, because these 2 teams are pretty much equal in my eyes, the only difference was in front of goal. Barcelona had 4 big chances, they scored 3 of them. Liverpool had 4 big chances, they scored none of them. That was the difference today. And overall, I think what we should do is just go all in on the Premier League. Try to win the last 2 games, and let's see what happens. Manchester City still have a very tough game against Leicester. If any team, then Leicester can really hurt Manchester City. Jamie Vardy has a lot of goals against top 6 sides, and Leicester will relish that opportunity. But if Liverpool end up with a 2nd place in the Premier League and the Champions League semi-final, it's still a good season. I will be still immensely proud of this Liverpool team, but it will have a very bitter taste in most Liverpool fans' mouths, because we were so close to getting to the Champions League final. Honestly, if we score 2 of our chances and it's 3-2 or 2-2 or whatever, we would have a great chance at Anfield. As it stands, it's almost an mission impossible. But Liverpool love to play as an underdog, so who knows? Of course, Anfield will be rocking, and you can still expect a very good Liverpool performance against Barcelona at Anfield. But I think Liverpool now need to concentrate on the Premier League. And the bad news is that we have the Newcastle game on Saturday, very close to this one, and then on Tuesday we have the Champions League semi-final 2nd leg. And what's more difficult about that is that Barcelona can rest their full starting 11. because they are already champions. On the other hand, Liverpool, of course, have a must-win game against Newcastle. So let's just concentrate on that. Let's forget this game. It's very, very disappointing because I think that Liverpool played well today. But feel free to disagree with any of my points that I said in the comments below. It's a very disappointing evening, but I think this Liverpool team will win a Champions League in the next 3 years. We just need to learn. We need to learn and quickly to finish our chances, because the Champions League at this level is ruthless. Let me know what you think about the game, the Liverpool performance, and thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. See you later, guys. Goodbye.